Hi, my name is Alex Montgomery. I'm a third year student here at the University of Illinois in Urbana-Champaign, and today I'm going to be self-branding. I'm going to analyze myself and my different strengths and weaknesses, and see how I can separate myself from my competitors and how I can stand out even in the future. And I'm going to do this by analyzing myself, then asking three people who are close to me what they think of me, and then coming to a conclusion after I gather all that data. And so for me, I'd say my biggest strengths are definitely my leadership qualities, my work in and high pressure situations, and then my humility. I'd say with leadership that I'm pretty good at leading people in a way that is relational, where where I can have good friendships within the group, and in a way that's serving, so I can take care of people's needs within the group as well. And I'd also say I'm pretty trustworthy as a person. Um, and then with my humility, I'd say um, I usually, um, for the most part, think of others' needs before my own whenever I'm working in group settings. So I'd say that's a big part of my character there. In terms of my weaknesses, I'd say by nature I'm a pretty lazy guy. Um, I usually don't try to get to work until I absolutely have to, which just adds with procrastination. That kind of stems from my lazy nature. Um, and then I'm a pretty forgetful guy. I don't really have the best memory, I'd say. But all in all, I'd say my weaknesses mostly stem just from my laziness and me really having to fight to do a lot of work. But overall, I'd say I'm pretty good in group situations. I'm a pretty good leader. Um, and yeah, I'd say I do pretty good work when I'm in group settings and especially in high pressure situations. So that's what I'd say about my strengths and weaknesses right now.
Hi, I'm Courtney Heiler, Alex's girlfriend, and I think that his greatest strengths is that he's super personable, easy to be with, and he can connect with anyone. And his greatest weakness is the fact that he's super stubborn, and so sometimes he wants to do things his way and doesn't let other people do it their way.
Hi, I'm Sharice Montgomery. I'm Alex's mom. Alex's biggest strength is he's a very analytical and strategic thinker. Alex's biggest weakness is he's extremely impatient. Thank you.
So, based on the interviews I conducted, my strengths in the eyes of those who are closest to me only somewhat aligned with what I thought my strengths were, or at least what I see my strengths as. And as for my weaknesses, they didn't really align at all. Those that I interviewed, my mom and my girlfriend, they named strengths such as personability, being able to be close with others, and being able to think analytically. And that's somewhat aligned with what I said about my strengths. But as for my weaknesses, they brought up things like me being impatient or me being stubborn, which are definitely true, but they didn't really align with what I thought, which was just my laziness. And so in the future, I'd want to present myself as a relational leader who can also think analytically and problem solve. Um, I'd say in the future, I'd present my feature benefit as being somebody who is smart and also personable. Um, Most other people who are my competitors per se would probably only be able to embody one of these features, either being able to problem solve and think analytically, or being able to be close to others and have relational groups. But I'd say I'm good at doing both of those, and I think that combination of those two things together would really set me apart from my competition and my competitors in the future. And so I'd say that would be my future benefit, just as a person, being able to brand myself.